Hello everyone, and welcome to a channel update from TheDragoclaw. This is going to be a long one, so buckle your pants. I am here to talk to you about Extra Life 2014. It is just a couple weeks in the future. It starts on the 25th of October. Today is the 9th. And I have finally got a schedule organised with a bunch of people who are taking part. Everyone you see here is taking part, plus some others. Quill18 is also taking part. Who else is not on this list that's taking part? I can't think of anyone at the moment. Not that I know of for sure, but yeah, if you enjoy any of these people, or me, I hope you enjoy me if you're watching this video, but we're going to be hosting a 24-hour live stream on the 25th of October, as I said, and here is the live stream schedule for some of us. You'll see here we've got the schedules for myself, Uperian, Space, Tiber, and, well, not Draco yet, but we'll talk to him a bit more and see if he wants to, like, do some things with us. He wants to put his schedule here, but yeah, this is what the schedule's looking like at the moment. I'll go into a bit of detail about each of these in a moment, but let me just get a few things out of the way first. First of all, Get Daved and Y Caliber haven't got their lists here, neither has Quill18, mostly because I know for one Get Daved is planning on kind of just going with the flow and not really worrying about the schedule, so he's not going to have one this year. I've not spoken to Y Caliber or Quill, so I don't know what their plans are. I might email them or send them a link to this spreadsheet so they can add their timetables if they wish. I won't be able to send this link to you guys, mostly because at the moment I've got it on anyone with the link can edit and share. I might change that eventually just so I can have it ready on the day. But yeah, for now, this video will be your only source of the timetable. So let's just go over what I'm doing real quick and a brief look over what everyone else is doing. I plan to start the live stream off, which by the way starts at 4 PM British Summer Time and 8 AM Pacific Standard Time. I plan to launch off with Rise and Fall. I'll be playing as Persia, the hideously overpowered faction, and hopefully that will take up about 2 hours. That's kind of just like a benchmark. It could go on for longer, it could go on for shorter, but I'm going to try and stick to the schedule as much as I can while I am live streaming this, which, by the way, I'm going to be live streaming everything to YouTube instead of Twitch, for a variety of reasons, not least of which is because it's a lot easier for people who are subscribed to me to just see that I'm live streaming on YouTube, than it is for them to see me on Twitch. So I feel like that would be a great advantage. But yeah, I've mentioned this in the past, so those of you who have followed my live streaming comments, you'll probably know that already. Operian and Space and I think Tiber as well are all going to be playing some MechWarrior Online. Operian's got also maybe a PS2 game, and Tiber's possibly going to stream Destiny, so it could be they could all be doing individual things, or they could be all doing some multiplayer, so yep, look out for that. Then at 6 PM BST, after Rise and Fall, I shall be probably playing some DBZ. I've talked to some people about perhaps doing a sort of co-op live stream, like having some guests involved. But again, I can't really talk too much about that because I don't even know if it's going to happen. So I'm just going to kind of gloss over this. This could be DBZ. If everything falls through, I may just do it alone, as I usually do, or I could probably just throw on something else to do for a little bit. Maybe do some STO here instead of down here. And at the same time as me doing this, Operian, Space and Tiber are all going to be playing some God Factory, probably maybe. But probably maybe is indicated by this question mark. And then after that, at 8 o'clock, will be our vanilla Sins of the Solar Empire game. We have still got to iron out some wrinkles in it, like what kind of game we're going to play, whether it's going to be a free-for-all, a 4v4, a 3v3v3, things like that. So those things will probably work out closer to the time as we know how many people are going to be attending. Get Dave has said that he would be happy to join us for this, so I'm going to make sure that it's still going on, and hopefully that'll happen and go down without a hitch. Morgue Wars, as you know, last Extra Life, and I think the September before that we started a Let's Play. That was Daniel, Space and I. We started Let's Play in Sins of the Solar Empire with the Star Trek mod where we fought the Borg. It turned out terrible. We got our asses handed to us on a nice little platter. We tried again at Extra Life 2013 and did a little bit better. We had played on a larger map with 3 solar systems, one of which we liberated from the Borg, the other was completely engulfed by them. R.I.P. Operion. But hopefully, this time, we didn't get to finish that game. Unfortunately, we were meant to try and get together at some point during the rest of the year, but that just never happened. This year we're going to start again. Don't know which mod we're going to use. We might be using Sacrifice of Angels 2, or we might be using Armada 3. Whichever mod we choose, we'll probably try and find a way to spice it up a little bit, because fighting the Borg, although epic, can get a little bit repetitive after a while, so I don't know, we'll probably throw some ridiculous conditions in, or change the map type to a silly little map type, but yeah, we'll see what happens. It's usually a lot of fun. A lot of the time, we'll be able to get people in to join us, so yeah, if you're interested, just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll add you to the spreadsheet, and yeah, I'll notify you as it becomes available and as we get closer to the time. After that, we've kind of got this half an hour break. It's kind of a little buffer just in case Borg Wars ends really quickly. We might overrun, and this little STF session and Star Citizen for the other live streamers might probably just be overrun and just ignored, and then we'll probably in that event go straight to Beyond Earth, which is the next one, which occurs at midnight at in BST. Beyond Earth is the new version of Alpha Centauri from Sid Meier, creator of a Civilization series. It is released on the 24th of October, so I'll be spending the previous night downloading it and installing it on my computer for us all to have a large multiplayer game. I know Get Dave is also planning on doing a single player Let's Play kind of thing during Extra Life of this game, so go check that out whenever that is. So that we've kind of just scheduled an arbitrary 4 hours for this. We don't know how long it's going to last. Hopefully we'll be able to we probably won't be able to finish the game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like Civilization and take hours and hours and hours and days. So hopefully we'll be able to get to a good point and then possibly resume it. Although with 4 people, it's really difficult to organise LBs between just 3 or 2 people. Sometimes it gets very complicated. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this. If not, I will probably almost definitely do a single player LP of it if this doesn't go anywhere. So look forward to that. Then after Beyond Earth, we're having a little break. I think that's mutually between all of us. We just kind of decided, well, we kind of need a break in the middle just so that we can, not starve to death. I remember that was a large part of last Extra Life. I think it was around about, I don't know, probably around about this time in the previous Extra Life when Partimus was going on, but I kind of ran out of things in my stomach and then passed out for a little bit, so hopefully that won't happen this time. And to kind of combat this, I'm going to be getting food, probably, judging by the time, I'm going to be getting breakfast. I do plan on, probably between DVZ and Sins, probably getting myself some sort of dinner real quick, just so that I can keep me going. Yeah, so then after I've got that food, we'll be jumping into possibly Kerbal Space Program with a real solar system mod, which, as you can imagine, modifies the game so that you're playing inside a version of a real solar system. We're probably going to be doing, seeing as KSP isn't technically multiplayer, we're going to be doing something like Race to the Mars or something. Like we did that, I think in Extra Life 2012, Space and I did a race to Mars. You can probably check that out on my channel, I think it's still up there. In fact, I can probably check. Playlists. Come on, Chrome. 30 more. It's somewhere right down the bottom here. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, KSP, Race to Duna. 7 episodes long. In total, that's what? 15, 30, 45, 60. About an hour and a 3/4, sorry. So, yeah, check that out if you want. It did not end very well. Actually, I don't even think the quality of this is very good. You might not want to check that out. But yeah, hopefully this will be better. If for some reason it doesn't work or I change my mind, I might be able to put something else in. Like over here you can see we've got a bunch of different game ideas. I might put something completely random in, like if we don't get to do this SEO up here, I might put it down here. I might do some single player killing floor or something like that, just something real quick to spice it up. Although I'm kind of hoping after kind of like midnight, I mostly want to do multiplayer stuff just so that I have other people to bounce off of. Because after, what's this going to be? 5, 4, 8, 13 hours of constant Let's Playing. That's going to be that's going to be tough on the old eyelids. So yeah, I'll probably be doing the KSP. Then after that we've got Guns of Icarus Online, which is kind of like how can I put this? Artemis Bridge Simulator, except kind of in a steampunk airship battle. I've not played it before. I have the game. I think it was gifted to me by someone, probably Space Monkey, but we never actually played it, so yeah, that'll be the first time we're playing it. Also, around about this time is probably when I'm gonna stop live streaming myself. I'll still be recording everything and I'll still be here, but I don't want to use... I no longer have the limit I had on my internet, but I don't want to put it too far to the test because it's already... Well, it's better than I used to have, but it's still pretty average. So yeah, I'll still be there, but I probably won't be live streaming after that point. And I'll just record everything and then slowly upload it to my channel over the next few weeks. After Guns of Icarus Online, we have another... What is this? Actually, this looks bigger. Is this... How many hours is this? 5? Yeah, about 5 hours. 5 hours of Endless Space / Endless Legend. I'm pretty sure Space Monkey here... No, that's not Space Monkey, that's Appearing. But Space Monkey and probably all the rest of them want to play Endless Legend instead of Endless Space. And I'm pretty sure you guys want me to play Endless Legend too. So I might have to just fork out the money for that, and then learn it. Which I don't mind doing. I'll probably just leave it up to you guys which you would prefer to see, another Endless Space game or Endless Legend game. Then as we're approaching the afternoon of Sunday, well, we're well into the afternoon of Sunday, we're going to hop straight into a fast-paced FPS of Killing Floor. All 4 of us, maybe more, will be, as I said, playing Killing Floor. I'm pretty good at the game, although after, what's that going to be, 22 hours-ish? No, yes, no. After some amount of time in a live stream doing all of this, my reflexes are probably going to be pretty dulled, so don't expect a great performance. or I suppose that goes for everyone. We'll probably be playing on normal difficulty. And to wrap it all up, we'll be playing Cards Against Humanity, which is probably going to be hilarious, especially seeing as we're going to be sleep deprived to hell at that stage. Yeah, so that's basically the timetable. I mean, everything after Sins of the Solar Empire is pretty much the same for everyone. The only real differences between the live streams will occur in the first 4 hours of the game, or the live stream rather. Then we kind of converge into the same thing, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you don't know when these times are, you can simply Google a time zone converter. All you have to do is click onto Google and just search time zone converter, and then just find your time zone. This is a simple one I've got here, just for demonstration purposes. You can find it pretty easily online. I think it's like the third or fourth search result. As you can see, I am in, well, I'm not technically in London, but I'm in the time zone of London, which is BST, which is UTC plus 1. And you can convert times from here. So for example, it starts at 4 PM BST, which is this line here. So if you happen to live in Honolulu, that's 5 AM, I'm so sorry. If you happen to live in Chicago, that's 10 AM, Rio de Janeiro, 12 PM, Vienna, 5 PM, Tokyo, 12 AM, again, I'm so sorry. I've tried my best to accommodate it for as many time zones as possible. Unfortunately, that means I've had to kind of accommodate the Western Hemisphere more than the Eastern one, but, well, hopefully, if you live in Sydney, well, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, so, you know, you can watch it later. Hooray! Or you can watch the sleep-deprived version, which is probably going to occur after midnight my time. So yeah, have fun with that. And of course, we can't forget what this is all in aid of. Extra Life Charity here, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. I'm with Team Get Waved. These are all the participants so far. Looks like Dave's raised the most. We've got Quill 18 here, close behind. So is Snapwave. And then Talonhawk, very good donation so far. And then the rest of us. But hopefully we'll get this number up. My personal goal, if you click here and wait for the page to load. Oh, I actually don't know if I should have done this. I'm not going to scroll down because I don't know if I'm signed into Facebook. So, yeah, my total goal here is to raise $200. Last year I raised $125. So hopefully we can do better, if not at least match it. I'd really appreciate it. I know a lot of people who watch my channel can't donate or don't have disposable income. That's fine, don't worry about it. Just, if you can find someone to pester who does have the money and is willing to donate, then I'd appreciate it. I'm supporting Texas Children's Hospital. If you do not wish to support this hospital and would prefer to support another, well, you can check out all these other participants here. For example, Get Daved is, I said Get Daved, is playing in support of Stollery Children's Hospital. Quill 18 is participating in aid of sick kids. Don't know who they are, but I'm sure you can check them out really easily. And you can check out all the other channels as you wish. But yeah, if you're feeling generous, I'd really appreciate it if you could spare just a couple dollars towards this great cause. Again, if you can't, don't worry about it. Just turning up, spreading the word is fantastic as well. I'm probably going to be doing a test live stream at some point. Maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Thursday night. I don't know. I'll check what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll see what happens and update you as necessary. It probably won't be that amazing. It'll probably just be me logging into something like DBZ or STO to try and check out the latency issues when I'm live streaming as well. But yeah, feel free to check out. I always need people to check my audio levels. I suppose is a good thing you can do, and just be there just to let me know how the stream's doing, whether it's lagging or not. But yeah, so I think that's the end of my spiel. Thanks for listening, I guess. Where's my channel? There it is. Don't know why I kind of automatically went to my channel as the last thing you see, but yeah, if you're still listening, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of something.